So last episode we actually went to the Nether, and now because of that, because of our risk-taking abilities, we've ended up collecting a lot of soul sand and some Netherwart. And this is going to be really useful for us moving forward. Now usually what I do with Netherwart is I just go straight into potion brewing, usually a fire resistance potion if I can, because I'm normally in the Nether. I normally want to go straight back into the Nether, farm blazes, so we can have a fail safe in case we fall into lava. However, at the moment we won't be going back into the Nether because I don't really feel particularly comfortable going in at the moment. I mean, I definitely could farm blazes, but I'd rather just get better armor, better tools. But I'm getting distracted again because I've got something else I've got planned instead. I think this time I'm going to be creating a Netherwart farm. I never actually create these farms. Oh, I did once in a Nether only challenge, but that was off camera. I'd never filmed the thing. That was just for my own enjoyment. However, this time I would actually like to get one set up because I think it's going to be useful moving forward. And that's mainly because I am trying to become a better builder in this world. I've said it on several episodes now, and one of the blocks I would like to use is nether bricks. And there are two different variants of nether bricks. You've got the usual maroony sort of colour nether brick that you find in Nether Fortress or just from smelting netherrack. However, there is another variant, a red variant, but to get the red variant you need Netherwart in larger quantities than the 43 I've actually got on me at the moment. Hence why I need to be setting up a farm so I can harvest a shit ton of the stuff so we can get a shit ton of nether bricks. Because while we're here underground, our palette of blocks is fairly limited. I mean, it's not. We do have access to a lot of different types of blocks, but I mean, the early game is fairly limited anyway for block choice of what you can build with, right? Which is part of the reason why I never bother with building aesthetically, because I think, well, what's the point? I haven't really got that much choice of blocks, not until I get good gear and stuff. What's the point of collecting it all? But yeah, I am trying to change my ways. However, being an underground only challenge, that limited amount of blocks we get in the early game is even more limited to like greys and blacks and dark colours. It doesn't have that much, that don't offer much in the way of contrast. And now that we've gone to the Nether though, our block palette should have opened up massively, right? I'm saying it like I know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. For the time being though, I will be setting up farm. So I'm thinking, let me see. And then I'm going to have a gap of... Okay, I'm just thinking aloud because how I want to space this farm out. Because originally what I was thinking is just creating a big area like this, right? And going back that way. So it would be... Oh. Okay, I messed this up. Well, ignore these top blocks. Let me take them out. The only problem with that, if you know, just imagine the ceiling's a bit higher as well. But the only problem with this is walking on soul sand is slow going. So I'm thinking that probably is not the best method. What I actually want to do is make sure I can harvest the stuff without actually having to step onto the soul sand, because that would mean my movement speed is still like this and not like this, which is what it feels like when you're walking on soul sand. Hence why I want to space it out. So let me think. I want to come away at least, maybe I should come away further than this. You know what, I'm gonna move the room back a bit because I still want more space than this. I'm gonna move the room back by another 3 blocks. And I'm thinking now we start the farm back against this wall. So maybe I should mine this iron first and redstone. So I'm thinking we do 2. Actually no, I need more space against this wall. Well, I can always extend it out, can't I? Right, we do 2, then we do a gap of 3, 2, a gap of 3, 2, a gap of 3, 2. That's, I need to go further, don't I? A gap of 3, and then I need to do the next 2 through here. Now we have 10 stacks, and that is 10 soul sand placed. So assuming I'm going to be doing 10 rows of 64, that should be enough. I just have to carve the room out further back that way. And I think that will probably be what we do. It's either that or I could go with a different design. Maybe I could do a double layer of like 32. But I think actually it'd probably be better just doing it the long way. Either that or I could have like 20 of 32 instead of the 10 of 64. But I think 10 of 64 is going to be better for us. However, before we can do that, I've actually got to carve out a space large enough for us. So I've got to carve the room back that way in this direction. Then I'm probably going to carve the room further out this direction because I want there to be space in between the farm and the outer walls for when we do come to aesthetically decorate this place. Because yes, like I did say in previous episodes, I am trying to improve my building skills. So I am going to try and improve this area like aesthetically. Maybe not this episode, but I will be doing that at some point. And I will have to Also extend the wall out this way from this side. I don't know how far I'm going to lay out the walls. And then obviously I've got to extend back that way and then extend further past the farm. Sort of maybe give a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 block distance between the outer edge of the other side and that wall. And maybe I'll do 6 blocks on either side, this side and that side. I'm also going to do a higher ceiling than the 2. I mean, I've got to do a higher ceiling than the 2 if I'm putting the soul sand at this level because I can't step onto it, right? I mean, I could walk down the sides and harvest the stuff. That would be absolutely fine. But I think I'm going to prefer just actually having it let me think. Maybe as high as possible, which is going to be... Oh, well, okay. As high as possible, which is not that high because there's gravel. Let me get a more realistic look at the thing. Maybe here? There's no gravel here? There's no gravel here. So that would be what? That's like a 7 block high room, right? Because I can only go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that room will be... It'll be 7 blocks high, which is not too bad. 7 blocks high is definitely better than the 2 or 3 we've got downstairs. And I am actually trying to put this further away from my trade hall and stuff. Or should I say starter area in general, just because this place is, it's not cramped. There is still a lot of things we could do with it. But I mean, I've got my breeder over there, which is past that wall. I've got the duper just up there. This area is completely assigned to the trade hall, which is, I mean, I love this place. I love this area. I'm going to love it even more when there are actually villagers here. And we've got a duper storage system here. I mean, I could have put it through there, but I'm just extending further and further out by doing that. And of course, obviously, we've got the large cave up there. I mean, maybe I could have put it in this section. That would have been fine. But I think trying to layer my base, so I have my base on like multiple layers, so come up here and then come through here and then having it up here, I think is probably going to be better for us for base layouts. Even though I can't see it, it is all underground. I think just having it so it's all within render distance is going to be better for us. So that means just when I'm working away in the base, the netherwart that will be planted into these blocks is still going to be growing. So anyway, I'm going to get to work on making this place as big as I feel like it needs to be. Alright, so now I'm returning, and I'm just taking a little break from all the mining I've been doing, because it is actually the day of 132, and it's soon to be the night, which means we can head to the surface again, under the restrictions of obviously having 10-day separation in between the last time we went up here, which was, I believe, on day 122. I did check the sign, and it says we can come up on the night of 132, so that's what I'm waiting for. And as you might notice, I also have a gold clock in my inventory, and that's because I just wanted to keep track of when it is turning night, so that way I could sleep through the night and just fast forward it a little bit so we could get to this point, because there is something in particular I actually want, and it's not animals, although I do want them in time. It's sugarcane. The only issue is I'm going to have to find some sugarcane, and I don't think I'm going to find some here. Now the reason I want sugarcane is for paper. Paper's going to play an integral role in moving forward, because we need to paper so we can make some lecterns, obviously, for librarians, so that's one thing. But I also do want to make a book, because it is, I have been thinking it's going to, there's some sugarcane. I've been thinking I'm actually going to need to kill this spider, is what I'm going to need to do. What the? Oh, that's why there's a skeleton. It's a stray. Oh, fuck's sake. All I wanted was that sugarcane. Where is he? He's blending in. What is that? Slowness, of course it is. I need to get that sugarcane, and that sugarcane over there. Yeah, so what I'm thinking, the reason I want to get this sugarcane so much is so I can get some books. And I want to get a book because I think I will be making an enchanting table. Now, I did bash enchanting tables like an episode or two ago, and it wasn't that I was bashing them per se. I'm not saying they're bad, but I just think librarians are better, right? But I've been thinking about it, and I think it's actually going to be some time before we get librarians. Well, not some time, it's just going to take a lot of effort to get the librarians where we want them to go. There's sugarcane, got it. It's going to take a lot of effort to get the librarians into the trade hall and then pick out the enchantments we want, like actually go enchantment hunting. Therefore, I think in the meantime, it's just going to be easier for us to get some good enchants via the enchanting table. Because, I mean, let's be honest. Hey, look, number 5 villager. I don't really care about you. Because let's be honest, look, I'm at level 91, right? That's 91 levels I just have spare. I might as well put them towards enchantments, because any other trading I do at the villager trade hall, I'm going to be gaining more levels if I am at a lower level, right? So if I spend, pumpkins, I'll take them. So if I'm getting XP and I'm like level 10, obviously I'm going to be gaining more. Oh fuck! I'm going to be gaining more levels on that same XP than I would now at 91, right? That's just the nature of leveling. Okay, I've got 2 pumpkins. That's good. Anything else? There's lava. So it's just an incentive as well to spend them, seeing as I will be gaining more levels and I can gain them at any point because we have our string duper and we have so many Fletchers, I can be gaining levels so quick. I mean, obviously I won't be able to get mending from the enchanting table, but I might be able to get some good efficiency enchantments and like an unbreaking 3 enchantment. I think you can get unbreaking 3, right? And maybe some other cool stuff. And with paper, although I don't really have the leather for it. Oh, well. Let it explode. I don't really have the leather for it, but as long as I can make a book, if I can make a book, then I can make an enchanting table, right? And if I make an enchanting table, that's half the battle, because all I need then is just my my tools and lapis, and I'm getting quite a lot of lapis. Go figure, seeing as I seem to be underground quite a lot. Now what do I want to do? I'll light this section up while I'm here. But I will be collecting some of this dirt, right? I mean, I can't insta-mine the grass blocks, which is what it is. However, I will be able to collect a good amount, and I might as well do that during this night. And the thing is, because I lit it up last time I came up here, I mean, look how safe it is. There is no mobs about. Well, there are no mobs around. It's so much safer for us. Now, I'm actually in the nether now, because I need to grab some hoglin leather, or just leather in general, but I just have no leather. And seeing as we can't spend our time killing cows, it's going to be better if we kill these guys down here. Oh. Please, come on. No leather? Okay, no. Just pork chops. Now, I actually have 7 sugarcane from the overworld, and I know I can turn 3 of this. Let me just take 3, because I don't want to accidentally make the other ones paper. I can turn 3 of this into paper, right? 3 of this into 3 paper, and I believe I can turn that and that 1 leather, nice, into 1 book. And now I'm hoping that an enchanting table is just 1 book. Come on, enchanting table. Alright, I only need 1 book, that's good. Let me see, I can take, because of all the diamonds we've been finding, 2 diamonds is like extremely cheap. We only need 4 obsidian, so if I remember the recipe correctly from just having saw it there, book on top. 2 of these. No, oh fuck. Oh my. Oh, I've just realised what's gone on. I've got an enchanting table, but it doesn't matter because I haven't got the... Oh my days. Okay, you know what, just forget everything I've just done, because I don't have the capability to get the books, because I don't have the leather, I don't have the paper. Okay, forget everything about the enchanted table, because that's going to be something I have to do in the future. Because I need, obviously, like, how many bookshelves do I need? Like 10 to 15? I don't know exactly, but I need bookshelves. And they take, what, 3 books each? And I can only just afford 1 book. I don't have the resources to afford another book, let alone 3 books for a single bookshelf. And then several more bookshelves for a fully enchanted enchantment table. Okay, so just forget everything I just did. Still, we have an enchanting table now, so that's something. I just can't use it. Alright, so I'm just checking back, and I have fully mined out the space I want to mine out, or the dimensions of the area. Obviously, it's still a bit cramped in here, so I'm going to heighten the ceiling by another 3 to 4, 5 blocks. Probably 5 blocks. I want to try and make it as high as possible I can mine from here, so it'll probably be another 5 blocks, which means, yeah, it's going to take quite a while, because this has already taken, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours to mine out this whole section. And that means I'm going to have to go further up. And if this was just 2 blocks and I've got to do 5 blocks, it'll probably take another several hours. As you can see, I've already got the Netherwart planted. I thought, you know what, while I'm in this area, I might as well just plant it while I'm here. And then we can get it on the go. I'll probably harvest this soon, like any minute, and then I'll just replant it. And then I'll just crack on with getting on with where we got to get to. As you can see, there is a deep dark biome here as well, but I'll go into that more once we've finished. Okay, and we're back, and this room is a lot larger than I thought it would end up being, and it was much more of a time commitment than I thought as well. I mean, who would have thought that raising a roof by 5 blocks would have been would have taken so long? Which for you guys it wouldn't have taken that long, but for me it took a long time. It took hours and hours and hours, and as you can probably see, we're not actually finished because, I mean, let me just say it, you can quite clearly see on screen there is a lot of diamonds, right? There's diamond patch there, there's diamonds over there, there's diamonds there, there's diamonds down there, there's some on the roof down there, I don't know if you can see them. There's some down there, some down there, some down there, some down there, some there. Ah, look, just some here, and I'm stood on top of some. And the reason why I've left them in is simply so I can mine them all in one go. Now, I did accidentally mine one, so I've got one of the diamonds here in my inventory. But I just wanted to show you all the diamonds I have come across. And I will be mining them all in one go. Not only that, but I also want to show you something else. I've actually come out into a portion of the deep dark cave. Now, this cave is actually joined to this cave over here with all the trees. So as you can see, here's my trees, and through here is actually my Netherwart farm. And as you can also see, I should probably tell you, is I've actually been growing the Netherwart. So as I've been mining, I've just been harvesting some of the Netherwart, then I planted the next lot, and then I continued mining. Then when I want to go and get a new pickaxe and stuff, I would go and get more, I would harvest more Netherwart to plant more, and to go and get more, blah, 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 blah. It was a big circle, and now I've completely filled the soul sand, and I'm starting to think that actually I could probably put a few more rows. I was going to create this big space in between here and the farm, but I think actually just having the farm come up to like here on both sides, because I've got a space on that side, would be absolutely fine. I've also got these 4 chests down here. Now, as you can see, there is some overfill of Netherwart that I've put in here, but these are going to be for Netherwart, just for when I harvest them, so I can harvest them, collect them, and then have more of them grow in the meantime. And this is mainly going to be for, I guess, red nether bricks. That's what I did say, I believe. But it's, I could maybe, I don't know, can you compost this stuff? I actually have no idea if you can compost Netherwart. I really want to try now. Let me just have a look. You can. You can compost it. That is actually huge. That might be a way for us to get a lot of bone meal. In which case, oh, there's something else I wanted to show you as well. I have been intermittently trading with the villagers because I've had to buy a lot of pickaxes. So yeah, we did a bit more trading because now, let me see. We also have this chest full of picks, broken picks. I mean, I do have an efficiency 2 diamond pick with full durability waiting in the wings for when this one gets to 1, but I have also broken a lot as well of picks, which you haven't seen. I will show the statistics soon, but first I'm actually going to mine all of his diamonds and just see how many we get. Obviously minus the 1, because I've already got this one, but this was from this room, so I suppose I would just count it. Okay, so I'm going to join you in a sec when I've mined all the diamonds. Okay, so I've just mined all the diamonds, and we have ended up with 71 diamonds total from this place. That's a lot. There's another stack and a bit that added to my collection. And as you can see, there is quite a lot of ores still left around. Like, I've got some lapis up there. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I've got some lapis up there, I've got some redstone, iron, and there is some gold around here. I've definitely seen some gold. There is, there's some gold. And there's other bits of ore patches all sort of dotted around the room. And I'm not that fussed about it because I am going to renovate this room at some point and make it more decorative. Like, I'm going to take out the flooring, probably do something with the sides and try and just add some more features and textures to this place. And when that comes, when that time does come, I will be taking all these ore blocks, right? But for the time being, the priority are these diamonds down here. And I just want to say, I can't wait until I can actually get a beacon, I can get better enchants on this pick, and mining spaces like this won't be as painful, because this was extremely painful. In fact, you know what I had to do? Well, I didn't have to do it, but I did do it because my finger was getting sort of tired, just holding down the click button, the place block button, for like hours on end. So what I did is I got some tape, some sellotape, and I just taped my mouse button down, and then all I had to do was move my left hand on the keyboards for movement. So I just positioned my mouse where it would, and I just mined the blocks automatically. It was quite nice, but it was also a pain that I had to do that. Now, the final thing of this episode, or not, is it the final thing? Is there anything else I need to talk about? I don't think so. If there is anything else I've missed or need to talk about, I can just talk about it in the next episode. But I am actually going to show you something. The statistics. I want to talk about some of the stuff. Let me see. Let's go for items. I want to go for, like, just show you at the end of each episode, like, the top statistics for the episode. So, let's see. Times mine. Deep slate. 62,513. And I've got to say, probably about 20,000 of that is just for this room alone. It was huge. We got logs coming in second. Spruce logs, 5,500. Tough, not that far behind, with just over 5,000. Gravel coming up to 2,000. What else? Soul Sand 720. Netherwart 550. How many diamonds have we got in total? Deep Slate Diamond Ore 185. That's quite nice. Iron Ore, dirt down here. So yeah, you can sort of see the statistics for them. Let's go back up. Now let's try times broken. Okay, times broken a stone pickaxe. These were the early days. 23, but I've also broken 13 diamond pickaxes. Not to mention we've got like a large chest half filled with almost broken diamond picks, you know, picks on the verge of breaking. So you can see how many we've been through just so that alone. Iron pickaxe is coming in next, 4 through, but it's really the main one, the big one I'm focusing on is diamond picks. I mean, look at them. All right, times crafted. Let's have a look at this. Sticks, 27,480. Again, that would have been the early times of trading. Crazy amounts. And then we've got, wow, emeralds, 11,739. Whoa. Red 3,036. Torches, over 2,000 torches we've crafted. Polished deep slate 784. I'm surprised at that. Coal 731. Emerald blocks 667. Ah, nice. Right, times used. I'm honestly, for this one, I will be shocked if it's not string. Oh no, wait, it's picked up. I should be doing string. Okay, times used. I got that. I'd be shocked if the picked up is not string. That's what I will say. Okay, times used. Diamond picks 69,000. Wow. And there is a huge gap between that and second place, which is a diamond axe, and that's just for chopping logs down. 4.7k. Damn. Okay, picked up. We've got, wait, really? I've picked up more, no way, I've picked up more cobbled deep slate than I have string. I was sure string was going to be the top. 50, what the heck? 50,000 string, and I've picked up more deep slate. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be surprised with the amount of mined. Yeah, 60,000 deep slate, cobbled deep slate, should I say, that I've picked up. And string, even with a duper, I've managed to pick up more cobbled deep slate. That's really shocking. 50,000 though for string. I mean, we could easily quadruple this number, easily, and much more. But let's see what else. Torches, over 1,000. Okay, let's have a look up here. Dropped, string, okay, 6,000. Red, that's just from throwing it to the villagers. I've thrown like 3,000 to the villagers. That's crazy. Yeah, the bows. Do you remember when I was talking about all the trading I was doing, getting the Fletchers up to the string level enchanting trade? When it was a few episodes ago. It was when I was getting all the Fletchers into the trade hall. I was kitting them out so I could trade a shit ton of string. Well, I had to throw away a load of bows, and that's what this is for. 670 because I had to buy so many. Alright, let's go over mobs. Blaze, you killed 4 Blaze. You've never been killed by Blaze. I've killed 1 cat. No, there's definitely got to be a bug. I didn't do that. Yeah, don't hate me. You killed 2 creepers. Is there anything I've been killed by? Skeleton killed you 1 time. Yeah, I've been killed by a skeleton. Warden killed you 4 times. How many times have I died, actually? That's something I want to know. Time since last death age 0.8 days. Time played 1.95. Time since last first. Okay, times. Okay, that's interesting. Cool. All right. Anything else? No, not really. Yeah, so those are the statistics. I just wanted to show them before I end the episode. I think that's about it. All right. Bye.